Okay, welcome back to another episode of You Can Make This Too. Hey everyone, it's Dora from FlippingHousesAndPancakes.com, and today we are going to make a special treat. We are going to make some honey cookies. Rosh Hashanah is coming up, and these are perfect for Rosh Hashanah, but guess what? They're also perfect for all year round. So even if you don't celebrate Rosh Hashanah or you're not celebrating it right now, you can definitely make these cookies. I'm going to make them here in my kitchen, and you can make them too. So let's get started. We are going to start with 1 egg. I have already cracked it. I'm going to put it in my mixer. You can do this in a bowl as well if you want to just use a spoon to mix everything up. That is perfectly fine. We're going to start with the 1 egg, and we're going to do our oil. So I'm going to put 3/4 cups of oil. I'm going to use my 1/4 cup, and you'll know why in a minute. 3/4 of a cup of oil, just like that. 1, 2, 3/4. And the reason that I did that next is because I'm going to use honey. And honey, they're honey cookies, right? The honey is very sticky, but if I use my oil first, I'm putting a 1/4 cup of the honey. If I put my oil in first, the honey just comes right back out. So that is a good tip to remember. If you're putting honey in a recipe, spray it with cooking spray first, or do your oil first, and the honey will come right out. All right, so we have 1 egg. We've got 3/4 of a cup of oil. We have a 1/4 cup of honey, and we are going to do 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. But keep in mind, you always compact the sugar when it's brown. If it's white sugar, you do not. If it's brown sugar, you do. 3/4 of a cup right there. I'm going to put it in. We're going to start beating this. Let it cream together a little bit. Oh, my hands are sticky. All right, I'm going to move some stuff out of the way, and we're going to move on to our other ingredients. Turn that up for 1 second. Get it all nice and creamed. Nice and creamed. So look at that. You see it? That's what that looks like when it's been creamed. Nice, ready. Everything is mixed together. Now we're going to add the dry ingredients. Woo! Still a little sticky. All right, here we go. 2 cups of flour. Make sure your flour is nice and light in your measuring cup. So I kind of shook up my flour, and I did this, but you could also sift it. Okay, that's 1 cup and 2 cups. You don't need to level it out like that. You can just do it exactly the way I did. Shake it off. It'll stay nice and light in your measuring cup, and it won't weigh down your cookies. All right, so we've got our 2 cups of flour in. Now we are going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay. A whole teaspoon of instant coffee powder. Whatever one you want. Okay. A tablespoon of baking powder. And that's it. All right, we are gonna mix this up so it comes out to a nice cookie dough consistency. And that coffee just really enhances the honey flavor. It's really good, guys. All right, this is really easy. Making cookies, not so hard. Anybody can do this. You could be using a spoon, mix it in a bowl. I chose to do the easy way for me, which was to mix it in my mixer. All right, I'm gonna clear some space, and when we come back, we're gonna scoop out our cookies and get them on our tray. I've got my sheet pan covered in parchment paper. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and we're gonna start scooping out these cookies. Now, these are my crispy honey cookies. I have a softer honey cookie recipe, but this one gives a little crunch, and that's what I like. So we're gonna make these. I have a tablespoon right here of cookie dough. I'm gonna scoop it out, roll it into a ball, and then I have 2 tablespoons of sugar, regular granulated sugar, mixed with 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm gonna roll it up in there. This is gonna be really good, and it's gonna give a little extra crisp to it. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scoop the cookies, roll them up right in my cookie dough. Again, this is like a walnut size or a tablespoon. Okay. Drop them right there. I can gently flatten them, but you don't need to flatten them a lot. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna put together all of my cookies and put them in the oven. When we come back, I'm gonna take them out. Remember, don't take your cookies out till they look a little golden brown around the edges, until they don't look wet anymore. When we come back, the cookies will be out of the oven. The honey cookies are out of the oven. They smell so good. They're still a little soft, so not super crispy yet, but as they cool down, they're gonna get more crispy. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm gonna save mine for after dinner tonight, but oh, these are really, really delicious. I made them here. You can make them too. And if you need the recipe, that recipe is currently posted on my website, flippinghouseandpancakes.com. If you enjoyed watching this video and you want to do more cooking videos with me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications so you find out every time I upload a video. And again, remember, this recipe is currently on my blog, Crispy Honey Cookies, at flippinghouseandpancakes.com.